Live streaming is on. All right, there we go. I guess we'll go ahead and get this ball rolling. See what happens.
Shit. Okay, and is that you, Bob?
Hey, everybody, welcome to Stag Show. This is Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Tristan, what are you doing?
I emailed you. I said I was coming. I know, I'm terrible at surprise parties.
You are, yeah, I'm going to bring you up here.
Okay.
You guess what? Special guest Tristan gets to look at that.
Hi, everybody. I just took a shower.
Oh, fantastic. I'm glad you're clean.
Yeah.
I was a little worried that you just show up all dirty.
That's I don't have to. That's Miles' job, right?
Oh, wait, here's Miles. The last minute Miles shows up. Hold on a second. I was totally expecting you not to show up, Miles. Hold on a second. I got to switch you out here, Tristan, for just a moment, okay?
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
So this is live, right? This is actually.
This is live. We are going
no
live.
Naughty words. Okay.
You can say whatever you want. That's all right.
Well, let me tell you what I think about Filipino people.
What? They're
that. Great. The food's amazing. Like that's what I was gonna say. Like, what are you gonna say?
I'm trying. I don't know how to get you over to this spot here, Miles, but this will work. We will make it work. So, I was just starting the show. Tristan showed up. I was playing the music and everything. I was going to go into a whole rant about how Miles' title has left me stranded again.
Yeah. Oh man. Again.
And then what does he do? He shows up. What?
I haven't even heard the first story, and there's a second one.
No. We were just getting started, and he's Miles has abandoned me here. Normally we talk actually before the show, but we didn't do that. So,
well, if anything, can I officially say hi to Miles? Because I know.
Yeah, I don't. Miles, can you talk? I'm not hearing you.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Are you in the bathroom or something? Jesus Christ.
No.
So let me do some. This is going to be a little bit different tonight. Let me do some introductions. There's Tristan over here. Tristan is. I was on his show.
He looks like a cunt.
A while back.
Oh, absolutely.
The OPES podcast, and I can't remember what the OPES stands for right this moment, Tristan, but you'll tell us what it is.
I appreciate you. At least you're honest about it. It stands for Ordinary People, Extraordinary Stories. Essentially, I tell people I'm Joe Rogan without the MD, MA, just, without the elk meat, but
no. He doesn't have a degree, does he, Joe Rogan?
Yeah, and being based.
Okay. I was just saying it's honorary, if anything.
I don't know if he actually has.
And he had written me earlier and said, "Hey, what's this thing you're doing?" I said, "Well, just show up."
Yeah.
No, he actually.
Are you drunk, Miles?
Yeah, I'm drinking PBR. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
In the bathtub. PBR in the bathtub. PBR.
Miles is traveling a bit, and he said he was probably going to be late, but I didn't realize he was going to be this late. But
now, Miles, were you the gentleman I spoke to on Facebook?
Probably. Were you the guy that was acting like Fonzie? Like, hey!
That's me! Oh my God! Look at me! Forget about it. Yeah, I was.
I'm like, who is this chooch?
No,
the chooch words again.
Okay, I'll ask. Have you listened to our episode, or you don't even know me at all?
No, I don't know.
He has no clue. We live in separate worlds.
I don't. You look like you should be holding up a sign by the freeway or something.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. You ever hear the song "Islands in the Stream"? Yeah, there are islands in the stream. I am one island. He is another island. Yes,
beautiful. Going down the stream.
You can sing along. Hey, Michael. So I haven't even got to the story yet, Tristan. You hopped in. Miles was late. I was sitting here, kind of mopey, gonna go on a whole thing about about Miles leaving me hanging, and now I got to think of something else to do because he showed up. This is what he does.
Beautiful.
This is what he does. He lets you down, and then at the last second, you're like, he's like a dog who shits on your carpet and then eats it. And you're like, oh, I wouldn't be mad at this dog because he shit on my carpet, but then he ate it and cleaned it up. So
hell yeah, dude. That's a
what are you gonna do, right?
Cleaning dog,
you can't
dude.
beat a dog that eats shit, can you?
I'm more like Han Solo in episode 4 when he shows up at the end, like, all right, kid, you're free. You're ready.
Don't get cocky.
But hey, but that's what I'm saying is that if Han didn't show up, Luke would have been fucked. Like if you need this shit eating dog, like he is literally
Thank you.
your other half.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have used that analogy.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Well, Miles, I will say it's officially nice to meet you. I mean, he seems like he was just describing you as the. I know it's the fat
Luddite.
man and the straight man. Like it's what's the term? Like he's the wild card, but you keep him straight.
No, he's the wild card.
Yeah,
I'm the wild card. Yeah, I'm the wild card.
Yeah, I am the tried and true
straight man. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah,
it's
that's right.
He just told many a tall tale. Some I didn't believe. Some I had to see to believe. And it's you're a man of legend. Is what I'm trying to say.
No, come on.
Don't quit pumping him up because he's an asshole. Because he didn't show up until the last very second. Let's be honest here. He's a total cock. And he needs to be treated that way.
I had to get checked in, I can't just burst into a room and start, podcasting.
Just sit in the lobby. The people do it. It's no problem.
There's kids here. There's like some kind of kids convention. What the fuck?
Why are the kids here? I'm not.
He's traveling. He's at a hotel.
Oh, okay. That's like not in this conversation.
He says there's kids here. He's been talking around his children like a horrible person for 20 some years, and it doesn't seem to bother him. He gets out in public. Oh my God, there's children here. I can't say the F word.
Well, come on.
Even though I say it all the time at my house in front of my own children.
It's not a NAMBLA convention, for Christ's sake.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Now, is that still a thing? Like I knew that was.
He's there. What are you talking about? I don't
know. Ask Michael. He knows about that.
He's wearing a button. He's got a button on.
Or did they just take it coastal and they called it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, Bob. Ask me about what? About what, Miles?
Don't even bring it up, Michael.
We got a new guy in the show. New guy?
Craziness.
Who's the gentleman that just walked in the call?
That's my partner. He does a show called
Uber Eats.
Oh, I don't do no show called Uber Eats. Will you shut the hell up? You're an asshole, Miles. I used to like you, by the way, but you're an asshole.
Savage, unfiltered. That's savage.
There you go.
Uber Eats. That's funny because you're always getting the Uber Eats, and I did a whole story about how every time I see a DoorDash person, they're coming out of the bathroom in the restaurant that they're picking up to deliver food, and I'm like, I'm never getting DoorDash because these people probably don't wash their hands.
Bro.
They all look sketchy, and they're handling your food and eating French fries while they're driving over to your house.
Oh, absolutely. That's without a doubt. And if they have to just pee, because I can't tell you how many I've counted them. It's like older white dudes who don't wash their hands after they pee.
Yeah, well, my dick's clean.
Exactly. Like I didn't touch my dick. I didn't pee on my dick.
Oh God! I just ordered an Uber Eats like an hour ago. I hope the guy didn't masturbate before he fucking gave me my damn order.
If your napkins are sticking together, don't use them.
I hope not.
If he looks like Miles, assume the worst.
Yeah, really, no kidding. Oh my gosh. Right. We haven't even got to a story yet. Oh my goodness. Do you have a story, Miles, at all?
No.
No, you don't have any story.
No, I was going to talk through the serial killer thing, but now I'm backing away from it, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Miles is associated historically with a legendary serial killer who keeps getting featured on everything. So
Yeah.
Is this true?
Actually, there's two. Actually, you have two connections to two serial killers. One of them is through Dan the Weatherman.
Dan the Weatherman.
Yeah, that's true. He brought me
Miles'
to,
good friend Dan the Weatherman used to live near John Wayne Gacy, and thankfully he lived.
Oh
as
my
a child.
god.
Yeah,
He was a kid, like a boy during.
Yeah.
Ooh, man.
Yeah, he was a boy in the neighborhood.
Because like that sucks. Because that was he's prime like priority.
Well,
Like,
thank God he is ugly.
I no, he lived
Thank
up
the
by
Lord
Harlem.
Jesus, he's an ugly man.
He lived up by Harlem and Higgins, and he goes, "I live in the safest neighborhood in Chicago." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And like 10 minutes later, he's like, "Hey, do you want to go to Gacy's house?" I'm like,
ooh, yeah.
I'm like, yeah. I'm like, "Where's that at?" He goes, "Oh, it's like 5 minutes away."
It's down the
like,
street, you know.
I'm like, "Oh
God.
my fucking Jesus!"
God damn.
Oh,
Weird
dude.
stuff. So you don't have a
Man.
story, Miles? You just floating or what?
No, I was going to tell that story. I don't know. Now you're going to get all weird. You know,
I could talk
Hey,
about serial killers,
where-
or I got a subject we can talk about. Like I could lead.
Tell us your subject, Tristan.
I just saw First Contact, Star Trek First Contact, like 2 weeks ago.
What have you been frozen in ice? For Christ's sake.
Like, come on, man. Because I'm not freaking 50, okay? Or however you.
Oh boy. Wow.
But
gosh,
I will say how fun I enjoyed it. Like, to be fair, I have seen First Contact. It's just that I was part of the cable age where you took a nap and you woke up halfway through it. Like,
oh yeah, well,
you
that's
could never.
usually
You're
the
gonna
best
watch
way to
the
view.
first part or the fucking end. But no, I loved it. It was great. This line here, no further, or I can't do Patrick Stewart, but
Engage. Number one.
Make it so.
Make it so.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was
These
fun.
Uniforms don't fit. God damn it. The well, I don't know, Miles, any comments on First Contact?
I never saw it.
Are you serious? You've never seen it?
No.
Giving
Oh
me
my
shit.
God.
He's one of
I'm
you.
Sorry.
I saw it a long time ago. That's
Hey,
Zephram
Bob, I'm not a
Cochrane.
big fan of Star Trek either, man. I'm sorry.
Oh
I
my!
don't mean to
Well,
be a
Tristan,
bummer,
your topic is off the plate
Yeah.
already.
It's
Just
okay.
you and I can talk about it.
Because
But
Bob's a
about,
nerd. Bob's a fucking dork, just like me.
Yep, that's me.
There you
What
go.
about Weekend at Bernie's?
Yeah, let's talk about some classic cinema. Weekend at Bernie's.
Fucking.
Hello, ladies. How are you?
I met Terry Kaiser. He played Bernie. You know, it wasn't always a dead body. My favorite actor, Terry Kaiser. He's a glorious career, Terry Kaiser. Yeah, no, Weekend at Bernie's. Yeah, I think I remember you, Miles, saying how much you liked Weekend at Bernie's, and me having to hold off most of the urban DJs at the radio station from beating the shit out of you.
What the fuck? Okay, tell this story. I need to hear
Me and Miles, we used to work at the student radio station in college. And at the time, we had the format was called Churban, which was half alternative and half urban programming. And so there was people who liked alternative music and people who like hip hop and rap and everything.
What the fuck is this called? Churban?
They call it Churban because it was actually fairly new at the time as far as the format kind of goes.
It sounds
back
like
in the
Google
day,
product.
as it were. And so I was the promotion director for the radio station at college, and I had an office. I had a cubicle. I have an office, and in my cubicle, Miles would stop by all the time. Basically to talk to the receptionist. But anyhow, he would eventually come back to my cubicle.
I tell you what.
Was she hot?
I'm gonna do my belt right now as you tell this story.
He would come back to my cubicle when she was preoccupied or missing.
Oh, man.
And he was telling me how great Weekend with Bernie's was. And then the next cubicle for me was the urban program director. And he got so angry.
Upset.
Fred was like, what the fuck is going on? Who the hell likes that movie? I got to come over there and whoop your ass. And so there was a whole altercation there in the bullpen. At the radio station.
No, it wasn't. No, come on.
Cooler heads prevailed.
Just because, like, you saw Weekend at Bernie's and he hated it?
No, because he liked it. He thought it was a great movie.
I said it was a great movie,
and Fred did not think it was a great movie.
See, that guy's a fucking nerd. That like, he's like, I don't like my dead people comedies or whatever.
He was not enamored with the movie at all. It was not.
I can't get over the woman that starts screaming, "Bernie, where the hell are you?" Bernie.
Well, the terrible thing is it got a sequel. So
hell yeah, dude!
Hey, do you remember
it's two guys? It's two Bernies. Like,
well, that was. I don't think he ever decayed. He was so pickled.
That's
hey, Michael. Yeah. Do you remember the girl that was looking for the boat keys in the beginning?
Oh yeah.
Oh man,
Tanya. Man. What was her name? Tanya or Tony?
Tanya.
Yeah.
Oh, was it Tawny Katane was in that movie?
No, her name was Tornia. Tornia.
Okay. I'm not remembering this.
You guys made up that name. That's not.
No. Seriously, it's
he's right. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Tornia. I'm horny. That's what Larry was saying.
Yeah. Larry. Apparently, Miles has stuck that in his spank bank all these years. And
Michael, am I right?
Yeah, you're right. But my question is, I want to go back to the lady that was like fucking Bernie. Like, how does she not know he was dead? Like, seriously, I'm trying to figure that out 20-something years later.
He's a very relaxed guy.
That's what happened in Clerks too.
I was gonna say Clerks. Technically, it happened in Clerks, so it's like,
yeah.
Miles is just begging for that to happen, and eventually, one day, it might.
Well, why not?
Rigor mortis penis, dude. That'd be kind of tight. You die, and then someone, fucks your body, like based,
Yeah.
Like, I got it even after I died. Like, can't get better than that.
Well, I guess Bernie had a hard on after he's been dead for 15 days after that.
Yeah. Maybe. Well, blood's got to go somewhere when you're getting drug around.
And we could have been talking about fucking Star Trek. Come on.
Yeah, we could have been talking about, although not the best Star Trek. But
Star Trek nerds.
Star Trek, yeah.
So what's the best Star Trek movie then?
Wrath of Khan, of course.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I spit my last breath at thee.
Yeah.
Yeah, over the top.
Did you guys Star Trek at all? I mean, so are we Kirk or Picard kind of people?
Well, they don't even watch. So I would say I was Kirk for a long time, and then Picard. Picard really he edged it all out. So
dude,
wait, Bob, you just said over the top with Stallone?
No, not that. That's over the top acting with
I
Ricardo
would
Montalban.
love to see Sylvester Stallone like be in charge of the Enterprise. That would be so good.
Oh, number one.
I'm the law.
Oh my God.
Make it so. Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know what's funny is my son just brought in 2 BB-8s into the room.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is he doing with?
He's got 2 of them, dude.
What exactly are you guys doing there? Exactly. I don't. Where did he get these things? Did it happen in the luggage or?
No, he just kind of brought them with, I guess. I don't know.
Miles, where the hell are you at? A hotel or something, buddy?
I'm at a hotel right now. Yeah.
Oh,
Miles is he's traveling with his son for business, basically.
Oh, can we find out why you're traveling? Can we like be?
No,
we need the 411, Miles, please.
What?
I don't think he's going to tell you that. Obviously, he's got a thing for BB-8 because there's 2 of them.
Please,
we each get one, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
I've been ever so good. Tell me the reason.
Hey, Miles, we have cousin Sal over here asking too. Show. He needs to know.
Yeah.
I don't know. This has gone way off the rails tonight, hasn't it?
He's plugging it in now.
I'm sorry. It's because I'm here.
No, I don't. I think it's because Miles is last minute here.
It's alive.
And he doesn't have a story, which is supposed. He usually has a story.
I was going to tell you about my dad's friend, the serial killer.
You can still. We can loop back.
Okay, so you said your dad was friends with this killer, like somehow
Uh-huh.
he's gonna
Yeah.
die.
My dad was born and raised in Chicago.
All right.
80 years ago, my father was born.
Father. And he lived not far from Lincoln Park Zoo.
Okay.
But if you don't know Chicago, don't worry about this. But
yeah.
Miles, it sounds like a Hallmark special.
Yeah, it is. And so, like, my dad, would talk about, he, like, I don't know, had his own crew, and he'd talk about him sometimes, but he never talked about this one dude very much, right? All right. So flash forward to about 10 years ago, and my mom's getting rid of all of her stuff. She's getting old now. And she's like, you can have this this sword.
What the fuck?
Right?
Like, what kind of sword are we talking about? Like classic
saber?
Not a katana.
I don't think it was really used. I think it was more of a wall hanging, but it looks like kind of like an old cavalry sword, maybe like
okay.
Like a saber,
a cutlass or something, or that. I don't
know. And
a ceremonial saber kind of situation.
Yeah. And she goes, well, yeah, it's kind of got a little history. I go, what? She goes, well, your dad stole this from the Tylenol Killer.
Dun dun dun.
I'm like,
you guys know the Tylenol Killer story?
I do know that, but the fact that he took it from a serial killer is ballsy. Like,
and so the early 80s, there was a series of poisonings around Chicago.
In Tylenol specifically.
Tylenol. It killed like 8 people, I think, 6 or 8 people.
Okay.
And there was, like, I don't know, about 3 suspects, and they were kind of eliminated over time. And this is not the main suspect, but this guy had, some interesting stuff, like how to poison people, stuff in his house, and he bought tickets to like Thailand and shit, ready to go. There was some stuff up with this dude, and he for a time was a suspect. And although he was cleared, like, people were razzing him at work, like, and he thought he knew who had kind of turned him in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he goes, I know Bob Lament, who owns that bar, turned me in, and I'm gonna go kill Bob Lament.
Wasn't really me. It was somebody else named Bob Lament.
No. So he waits outside, and he thinks he sees Bob Lament exiting. It turns out it's really Michael.
Is that
Michael? I think he's just using people here as examples.
Michael has nothing to do with this whatsoever, but he's convinced, and so he blows away Michael.
Oh wow!
So he does. So he goes to jail anyway. But anyway, the point is, my mom's like, "Oh yeah, your dad was like high school friends with this guy." I'm like, "Bullshit." And like, she sends me pictures of them together. And like, holy shit. There's like 4 pictures of them together. Like, I don't know if they're at prom or I don't know where they were or something.
Fucking A, dude.
That was weird. It was so bizarre. I go, what?
It totally looks like it. Like, looking at his pictures, this James Lewis kind of guy, bro. I'm surprised he didn't kill kids. Or did he kill kids?
Yeah. Well, James Lewis is considered the main suspect to it, but this is a different dude.
This is a different guy.
This is Roger Arnold. But,
Miles, would this guy be worse than the Zodiac Killer, or does he fit in that caliber?
Not like the Zodiac.
No, this guy's just poisoning people. Whoever actually did it.
Whoever did it, yeah.
Does he have a theme song does it go like in the beginning with Tylenol Killer?
Dun, 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 dun,
Do you have a killer headache?
But no, my mom was like, "Oh yeah, this guy went nuts in high school. Like, someone was teasing him, and this dude like attacked him. He had grown out his fingernails, and he literally just attacked the guy with his fingernails.
What the fuck?
Weird,
that's crazy.
And like, no one ever fucked with this kid again, man, because he went nuts on this dude.
Like this guy. I posted a link in the chat. So this guy, I've seen this guy's picture before, but this was always like memes about like never do meth because you'll look like this guy.
Who is this? Oh, not the Unabomber. Yeah,
is he
that's
okay?
A different guy.
Yeah.
No, this dude. Yeah, this dude was different, man.
Oh yeah, this
No,
is
I think I'm trying to remember. There's pictures on Facebook that you posted, isn't there, Miles?
Yeah.
Miles is
I'll
on his
send you
phone. He
some.
can't really look at anything.
shit.
Yeah, he's posted the pictures on Facebook at some point in time of this.
I put them on TikTok as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, which is a great plug for Static Radio. Check out what's your TikTok, bro?
Yeah.
What's segue?
Hey, what's your segue? It's called TikTok Radio, man. Yeah.
Ooh.
Dude, TikTok
But,
Radio. Check it out.
You can see all the pictures at Miles only fans page there.
If you're 18 or older,
along with his hairy
19.
ass.
I'm gonna say 19.
I've superimposed me next to him. Yeah.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do have pictures.
No, that's not. But see, since Tristan is new here, and maybe Michael doesn't know this either, but Miles actually went to high school with Andy Richter, whose real name is not Andy Richter. It's Andy Swanson.
Get out of here. Did he really?
Yeah.
No, I don't like to talk about that.
Because he made fun of him and he doesn't like talking about it.
No, he told me to shut up once when I was a little kid. He goes, "Hey, shut up."
Yeah.
Was he a little fat kid? Like, was he just like an annoying little fat kid?
I was a jagoff. I don't know. He sat there with he had like a little smirk on his face. He'd sit there with his Talking Heads T-shirt.
He liked the Talking Heads, yeah. Andy Richter.
Miles, were you bullied back then, Miles?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I can't even. Yeah, you don't even want to know, man. You don't even want to know.
Oh, bullied. Oh man, you're like the nerdy guy from Stand By Me, right? Corey Feldman with the black sunglasses.
Don't get me started
too far, bro.
Now the other thing is Miles has hung out with Corey Feldman. Get out of town. These all these. All these crazy connections. You just throw.
I saw him at a bar. Yeah.
And then Looney from Screwville. What did he say in that movie? The old guy from the fucking junkyard.
Yeah. Looney.
Oh, Stand By Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
it's funny though.
One time, Bob was trying to get Will Wheaton on the show.
Yes, I did. I had successfully convinced Will Wheaton to talk to us pre-podcasting. Yes,
lovely. But you couldn't get him.
And what happened, Miles?
Well, I didn't want him to take all the glory, so maybe I go, well, maybe I'll get involved in on this,
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, Will, of all the four characters, which one you think had like the smallest penis?
And that was the end of Will Wheaton ever being on the show.
Man.
Oh, Miles, you just butchered that fucking appearance, didn't you, buddy?
Crash.
He was going to do it. He was going to be on. This is whenever he wasn't.
Man, that would have helped so much because I mean, he's clickable. People,
Well, this was when he wasn't. Nobody really cared about him at this point. This is after he left Star Trek and everything. And
no, I have a better one. I got a better one. Okay,
Mr. Skin?
Long time ago. My wife and I went out. We had a babysitter. We come back, and the babysitter's got a weird look on her face, and she's like, "Mr. Skin called looking for Miles."
Hell yeah! What the fuck? Are you talking about the porn site, right?
This is like a young high school girl, and I'm like, oh my fucking Jesus Christ.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, we did have Mr. Skin on the show, though.
That was our best guest. No offense, guys, but
okay. I want to confirm. Mr. Skin, as in like, wasn't that the celebrity nudity website?
Yes, correct.
Yes.
Way back when he was.
Don't ask me how I know. I read it in magazines. I heard about it on the news.
He was doing Howard Stern show at the time, and I contacted him, and I think I gave him Miles' phone number for some reason.
No, you did. You did.
That's fucking.
And he called Miles to set up this thing, and he did finally end up doing the show with us. And then he got berated by Howard Stern.
Wait, why?
Because Howard Stern was like, "Why are you going on these other shows, giving away all this good material?"
I wanted to ask him about like Ruth Gordon, naked and stuff like that.
Ruth Gordon.
Which we talked about a little
Harold and Maude. In Harold and Maude, do you ever see Ruth Gordon's mouth?
Oh God. Do you see it?
Really old woman.
No.
Thank God. I've seen Harold and Maude. I remember someone recommending that movie, and I had no idea what I was getting into when I was like, "Oh God, they're not gonna." Bro.
Yeah.
Total gilf action, man.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness gracious me.
Yeah, all the bullshit Bob's pulled on me. Yeah.
What do you projection? So anyway, there's I don't even have a story tonight. I'm trying to think of one here, but
Yeah.
so does anybody else have a story? Tristan, you got a story kind of like the serial killer story or anything like that? You want to share?
I got some stuff for sure. Well, I will ask about the Mr. Skin thing. Like, did you guys ask good questions? Because I feel like he was a fun guest. I'm gonna listen.
Yeah,
to
you can look it up. Just go do a Google for Static Radio, Mr. Skin. You'll find.
Did he have a top 5 like his favorite nude celebrities?
We did ask him that for that time period. Yeah,
we did. He was talking about Gina Gershon all the time. Man, that guy's got a thing for Gina Gershon.
Yeah. Okay. Because like I said, I may have heard that website, and I think Salma Hayek would easily be top 3.
Yeah, I think she might have been on there at that time.
And
this would be a while ago, so this is this will be time in the early 2000s.
He gave us free passes. He gave us free passes, and Bob completely abused it. It was disgusting.
What did you do, Bob? What happened?
No, he gave us a free pass, and I could never get on there because somebody else had already logged in and left himself logged in all the time.
Best year of my life.
I called because this was the year that Kirsten Dunst was in Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man movie.
Oh.
What year was that, Tristan? Can you recall?
Like
I think it was around 2003.
I have the power right here.
And I called it as the year of the nip, but Mr. Skin was not in total agreement with that. But
yeah, oh my god,
yeah, because she was nipping out. A lot of people.
I'm aware. Actually, I didn't notice until they re-showed that movies in theaters, and I'm like, dude, those Kirsty Dunst nips right there, bro?
Yeah, there you go.
It's in a cold alley in the middle of New York.
There you go. No, but do you have a story first, like something that happened to you, Tristan, recently, or do you have a famous person that you've had encounters with? Present company excluded.
I'm trying to think because unfortunately my kitty cat died a couple weeks ago.
Oh my god! Why did you bring everybody down, Tristan?
Yeah, dude.
Michael with Uber Eats. Jesus Christ.
No, I guess I'll ask, how was your guys' Father's Day? I mean, did you guys have like a?
Oh, I can talk about that because so you would think I have 2 children. Tristan, and so you would think that I would have gotten some acknowledgement of the Father's Day. I got texts from 2 of my friends, 2 other friends.
Ooh.
I ended up texting Miles, who then texted me back, all before either one of my children said anything. Now my daughter does live in California, so she has a 2-hour time thing, but she finally texts me later in the day. And then my son, when he finally gets up, I see him and his mother goes, are you going to tell your dad Happy Father's Day? And he goes, not yet.
Yeah.
He eventually did say something, but not at that moment. It was around 1 o'clock or something.
That's hilarious. He sounds like a smarmy kind of, he sounds like one of yours for sure.
Oh, thank you. I don't know how to take that at all, but yeah. So my Father's Day was, wondering why. That was my Father's Day.
Okay. Total suckage. Miles, I don't know. Do you have any
I wouldn't
kids?
say suckage, but
blast anybody in the uterus?
No.
Blast anybody in the uterus.
I was hanging around.
Is that the vernacular these days?
You know what the kids are talking about,
I guess.
But
yeah, no, I got to visit my wife during her garage sale with her best friend, so I got to do that. And,
that was your Father's Day? Your sons didn't say anything to you?
No, the next day we did, but we had I don't know, we had turkey and stuffing yesterday. I don't know why.
Today's the next day.
Yeah.
It's today. The next day is now. This is the next day, right? Now.
No, Saturday. I mean, Saturday was like the garage sale, and then yesterday.
So
hey,
on
Bob,
actual Father's Day.
I think Miles forgot the day of the week already.
Yeah, I don't.
I know.
It's Thursday.
Apparently sitting on BB-8's head.
Yeah,
it's Thursday. That's when it is, right? Today's Thursday.
I don't know. I'm in a time zone.
Last time I checked, it was Sunday, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
Michael, I know Michael has fathered someone. Did you get any? He has.
Have I fathered somebody? Yeah. I mean, I have.
So did you have a good time? Or
yeah.
What's that?
Any acknowledgement from your spawn?
Well, my son didn't wish me a happy Father's Day, and that's unpleasant. But it's all right. But my daughter actually visited, and she treated me out to a very nice dinner over to Capitol Grill. And
Hell brother, get it. There you go. Fist bump.
I ate like a champ. Definitely ate like a champ. Yep.
Oh, good for you. Lucky you.
Yeah. Had a great Father's Day.
Tristan, I don't know how many where you're at in the uterus blasting stage.
Well, I have 2 dads, so I'm just kidding.
Greg Ebigan and Paul Reiser? Holy moly.
No, we're trying. Let's just say that we're trying. I do absolutely. It's fun practicing. Because on one end I get to. I hate that term, blasphemy. I know I said that. I just
you brought it up.
When you repeated it, I'm like, that's awful. But I got to hang out with my dad virtually. I guess he's a gamer, and we got to play a game together for like 3 hours. It was fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interactive.
Hey, Tristan, I got a question with this gaming over 30.
Okay.
What's up with that? I see a lot of people over 30 years old still gaming.
It's the cheapest hobby, waste of time. It's a decent investment, and it's it's a puzzle. Some people make it their personalities, and that sucks. But to be frank, it's a very lucrative business. I mean, have you seen how much a streamer makes?
I'm in my mid 40s. I don't have time to play video games, but I'm going to take your word for it, though.
Let me just say, let me ask, what do you do for a living?
What do I do for a living? Well, I'm a podcaster / entertainer / movie extra actor.
Bro, if anything, you're jump on it, man. Start playing some video games.
I don't have time. I don't have time to play video games. Bob knows that. I just got done having a recording with him the other day, and I'm trying to slow down a little bit, Tristan. I'm burning myself out, dude.
Well, might I suggest a video? So that's okay.
Might I suggest? How about a little Fallout?
No, it's okay. I mean,
how about Fallout 76?
Yeah, I was just playing 4 the other day. Have you guys seen the show? Do you guys like the show?
Yeah, I watched the show.
You like it? Was it good?
Oh yeah, I loved it. It's fun.
Huge fan.
Walton Goggins doesn't really make bad stuff typically.
So let me get this straight. You create, I guess, shows through your gaming. Is that what you pretty much do?
It's
you
basically
play a game and talk, right?
You have the camera on you. Usually people have a green screen, and then you're over just gameplay. But people, I mean, God, people stream for all kinds of reasons. Some people, Miles would like this. It's called bathtub streaming. They'll literally be a girl in a bikini, just chilling in the tub, and men will pay her like thousands of dollars. It's disgusting. I
don't think I'd like that.
Why do you think he's?
Why would you think I'd like that?
Because you like.
Why do you think he's so poor? He's the one paying.
No, my raging case of ED. How can I enjoy it?
All his cards are maxed out. He's paying minimum payments for all these.
I don't know, Bob. The last I heard, Miles is living the life, right? He has that limelight type of society of a culture.
I do.
He's living the life.
Care to explain? I feel like I'm missing out on the story.
He's if you want no responsibilities and then
Miles look at Miles, man. He's hanging out with the soap girls. He's hanging out with all these different types of celebrities. My God, man.
Michael, if you ever get a chance with the soap girls, man, please.
Hey, Miles. Well, you know I live down here in Florida, so tell them to come down to Florida, come in the studio. We'll do a live in studio appearance.
Oh
And
yeah,
Miles,
that's
and
right. They
you
could be
can come
down
too. How's
in
that?
Florida.
You will not be
Yeah.
disappointed.
Okay.
Yeah,
But like the
Tristan, you know
performance,
the
are we talking
Soap
about an
Girls?
exclusive? We talked about this before. They're the performers that perform naked, right?
Yeah, they get naked a
Whoa,
lot.
whoa,
yeah.
whoa, 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 whoa. That's
Well, you got naked as well, Miles, but that's a whole other situation.
well, yeah, but
Oh,
that's different.
dude, they're babes. Damn. They're like, do they rock? Do they like? Do
Yeah,
they
well, yeah,
fucking-
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
That's-
they're very well endowed entertainers, Tristan.
Oh no,
Oh.
I'm
You-
reviewing. It's you
you-
and Kitten. It's
You know what's funny was I was talking to one and I had my shirt off and I had like this diabetic patch on my arm, and this lady, you would have thought I was dying of like something horrible. She was like, "I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry that
Sorry,
you're
love.
such a fat bloke with a patch on your arm.
You have so much to live for."
It's so funny.
You look
I
like
just felt
Oliver
like,
Reed.
It's okay. It's
Dude,
all
it sounds
right.
like the Soap Girls should stream, man. They'd make a killing, dude.
Maybe they
Oh,
do.
no.
I don't.
They do,
This is
yeah.
all Miles and his buddy Jeff are
Yeah,
into
my
that. Yeah.
weird friend Jeff made me go to it. So
Yeah, you always blame everybody. You're so always putting other people out in front of the oncoming
he's like,
car.
go. It's my birthday, man. I want you to go.
Come on, can't you go with me?
So I told my wife for our 30th anniversary, I wanted to take her out to see a band, and she's like, "Oh, okay, yeah."
Oh God,
And I did not tell her.
It was a soap
Oh,
girl.
Miles,
She took the
we're-
picture of him with his shirt off and everything.
Miles, where'd you take your wife to, man?
A
Some dive bar.
horrible dive bar that was featuring the Soap Girls.
Oh, God.
I think if she can do anything to keep his paws off her, she's happy.
Yeah, yeah. And
Hey,
that
Miles, keep your
Yeah.
filthy paws off of
That's
her.
right, you damn dirty ape.
I'm gonna tell you what, that shirt came off, but midway through,
Yeah.
man. Like,
Yeah. Well,
We
that's
believe in
unfortunately
freedom.
that's like Tuesday for you. You're always
Yeah.
stripping down.
That's hilarious. So that's happening tomorrow, then, is what you're saying.
Actually, they were supposed to be playing here tonight, and their visas got fucked up, so now they can't go to the United States. I'm like, oh,
Oh
So
shit.
wait, but yeah, Michael, you should have them. You should invite them in.
yeah.
Miles.
Well,
can
how
see
about
you.
this? How about this, Bob? If I get the Soap Girls on Savage Unfiltered, I'll invite both you and Miles. I know you'll show up, Bob, but I don't know about Miles because
Yeah, he
he's
won't
been
show
telling me the last 4 fucking times, "Oh yeah, I'll come up on Savage Unfiltered." Never fucking
Well, he
came up
barely
yet,
showed up
Miles.
tonight. What do you expect? I mean, this is
I don't
his
even do
MO.
my own podcast. Why would I?
Yeah,
Brother,
yeah.
if you need guests, man, I will gladly go and make a idiot out of myself. I'm doing it now. Do it here.
Yeah.
Let's talk.
Oh my goodness. Well, guys, let me play. Let's close it out. We normally don't go this long, so I'm just like, holy moly, people are never going to listen to all this. But thanks everybody for being here. And anybody want to say, give us a one-word sign-offs, Tristan,
Hope.
Michael.
Yeah.
Well, hope. Let's hope to see the next one. How's that?
All right,
Amen, brother. Hell yeah.
Miles. Anything?
Tristan needs a man bun, I think.
Dude,
Okay.
I will send you pictures. I've had a man bun phase. It's I won't disappoint, my friend. I'm a messy.
Okay, I want to see him.
You look like a damn janitor. You got to clean it up a little bit, buddy.
On that note,
He's like Paul Giamatti or something.
I get that all the time. Like it's scary. But Bob, you better close out. We're gonna not. Actually, can I plug my show? Is that okay?
Oh yeah, go right ahead.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I have a podcast called Ordinary People, Extraordinary Stories. I interview people's lives, fun conversations. Miles, I want that ass on my cast, please. Like, I'll bring the bathtub. I'll bring the PBR. Like, please, like
All right.
He would actually stream from the bathtub. I think he would.
okay, perfect. Okay,
All
check
right.
me out.
I mean, he may. Well, he'd show me, unfortunately, but he shows me while he's sitting on the pot. So whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob, you might need to put a warning disclaimer on that one, buddy.
Yeah.
Actually, I do have a famous person, and it plugs into my latest episode. You can find this on YouTube. OPES, like the acronym, Ordinary People, Extraordinary Stories. OPES podcast, one word. You do it on YouTube. I had my first video on there. Actually,
Mhm.
it was I interviewed somebody who was a crew member of. Do you guys know the HMS Bounty?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on that ship. It's not Navy, and he taught the Pirates of the Caribbean crew how to maintain that old ship in the movie.
Oh, really? So he would. So the
Yeah.
the Mutiny on the Bounty. The bounty is the bounty, right? So Mutiny on the Bounty, the story, the movie, all that kind of stuff, and so that's
Well,
a
no,
recreation of that.
there's an actual real, I believe, like
Right.
replica ship that he's piloted on, and he's been all over the world. Like he calls himself a wharf rat, but he was my doctor that put the boot on my leg when I broke it. Like I just met this guy, and he's
is
a
it
character.
Doctor Captain
Captain Brian. That's
Man, you guys must have had some bromance going on over there, huh?
oh, dude, I got
Islands
sloppy.
in the stream. That is what we.
So check it out. This was an amazing time, Bob. I hope I can come and just make it weird and awkward all over again. Let's get out of here. Make it so.